Welcome again. Oh, the dinosaurs are outside the cave. I wish I could find a cave like this in the game. I'd feel quite safe if I did. But, at any rate, this is my second video, and welcome. I am quite excited to do a little bit more playing with you guys, and a little bit more dinosaur killing and hunting and cooking and all such other nonsense business. I suppose the goal for this time around would be to, well, I'm going to try some online play this time. We're just basically, I don't know, I did a little off-camera play, so I learned how to build a couple more things, but I'm just going to basically try to build everything I can with you. And maybe try to figure out the rhyme or reason to it all. And one thing I could not figure out for the life of me how to do was how to cook. I can get the meat, I can kill the dinos, I can make the campfire, I can even make a teepee around the thing, but I do not know how to cook up the meat. And all I do is get hungrier and hungrier. So we'll try to get to that in this episode. If we can't, then so be it. Okay, so we're going to try to pick a place here. It looks like this is the ping over here on this side. This is the server capacity and how many people are on. I don't really know which one to pick, to be honest. Gear and positive save. I mean, some of the names for these things are just ridiculous. Like, what the heck? Herbaga. Okay, whatever. Obviously, you're just some group of friends trying to play together, or you're just some guy who decided to create something, and who knows. Or some lady. The lady folk do like to play video games from time to time. I wish my wife liked it a little bit more than she does. Anyways, let's pick one of these things and get to it here. I don't know. Domo Tribe? Dino Wranglers? Dino Wranglers sounds like fun. And there's somebody in there, so maybe we'll meet him. Let's load it up. Connect. Alright, here we go. Into the blackness we go. Ready for whatever may come our way. We shall start with an axe. We have entered the game, and this is exactly what happened last time. No! Why isn't the multiplayer working for me? Aha! Welcome back. I'm sorry I had a little crash there, although I will have edited that out. I don't know, maybe it's something with the recording software. When it's on, I can't do online play. I don't know, but it just, every time I would try to do an online, or load up an online server, it would load up to a black screen, and then I would sit there, nothing to do. And that is not why I'm here, folks. That is just not why I'm here. I'm here to have some action and record it. And hopefully you guys are here to have some fun with me. So, here we are. We are back in this new server. I think it was like Dino Stompers, or I don't know what it was. Something like that. Like I said, the names are all weird and messed up. But here we are. Now, I've got the volume attuned so that you should be able to hear what I hear and hear the ugly nasties that come about. I like to... Oh, that's one of the ugliest nasties. When you hear that, you want to get down low so they can't see you. And basically run away from whatever it was you heard. At least until you have a shield. That's what I found in my off-the-camera play. You have a shield, those guys with the horns on their heads that like to come running at you, you just put up that shield and they basically bonk right into you and kind of just break their necks. Kind of surprising, a little bit gruesome, but hey, in a world like this, you ain't got no time to deal with no crazy dinos. You just gotta do how you gotta do it. They gotta break their neck, they gotta break their neck. So, there they are, all over the place. So we're going to need shields, I guess, because that's the kind of dinos we're dealing with here. I'm going to get chopping here. I found out that for a shield, I don't remember exactly what it is, but you need like 2 or 1 stone and some wood. What? Come on, what's going on here? I just put down my stone and it's gone now. I'm going to put down my log, it better not disappear. Okay, just disappearing. Just disappearing for some reason. This game is definitely in alpha. Let's see if it keeps doing that. Yep, okay. Let me move on. It's not working out here. I don't know if it's going to keep doing that no matter where I go, or... If so, then this is going to be a pretty eventless video. Come on now, sweet baby log. When I put you down, please just stay where you are. Oh, come on! I'm telling you, it's something with this online play. It just does not work. Okay, so here we are again. Sorry, this video is turning out to be no fun, but I guess that's what we get when we play a game that's in alpha stages. So we'll go back to the solo play, because that seems to work out better. And we will do our best here to have some fun. Alright, here I am. Started a brand new game, a brand new day. You know what? I like to find a stone. Find me a stone right next to a tree. That's the best kind of thing. Because then you can just hack away at the stone, hack away at the tree. It's all right there, exactly what you need. It's just how I like it. And I don't yet know if in this game, when you die... See, here's a stone and a tree. Fairly close. Fairly close. This'll work. Alright, got me my stone. There we go. Put it down just like it's supposed to. I don't yet know if in this game when you die, if your stuff stays in like a satchel or a backpack or something. Like most of these other survival games. And again, it's so early, we're in the alpha stages here, that who knows how it's going to end up. For now, apparently you kind of just die and do your best to keep having fun after the fact. Alright, let's see what I can make. A shield. I'm going to make me a shield because I saw a couple of those ugly dinosaurs that wear the crowns on their heads. And this ain't no Game of Thrones, people. This is serious stuff. Alright, so I've made myself a shield. I also, as I said in my last episode, really like having a bow. And I think a bow takes like 5 wood, at least, or something like that. And a certain amount of stone. So that's 3, I think. I also think it's kind of funny how, like, the rains will come and they will go within like 10 seconds sometimes. Alright, is that 5? That's 5. It was a different world back in these days, folks. When the dinos roamed the land, went from rain to shine very quickly. Okay, bow. 5 wood, 2 stone. I don't know if that's exactly what you need, but since this is how it is, this is what I remember. So, bow. If I'm wrong, feel free to comment in the comment section. You know, again, this is what you get with these alpha games. You got to deal with the crafting systems being all kind of wonky until they get figured out. Okay, so I got a bow, I got a shield. I want to have a little fun. Find a dinosaur to test my shield out on. Aha! I don't think that's a palm tree off in the distance, folks. Oh, neither is that. These guys do like to hork up a... Oh, I could get that one too with my bow. He's walking close. I think I will. Thanks, buddy. Running away. I get him? I think I did. Alright, now I'm going to get my shield out. Yes, I did. I got it. There he is over in the dust. This guy sees me. When he sees me, he's going to come running at me. Boom! He's going to break his neck. Sorry, buddy. Shouldn't have tried to get me. See, I was prepared this time, unlike last time. That's what happens when you die and go to the Endersworld. Come back again. You become prepared for things you never were prepared for before. Alright. Carry my meat. Now, Paul Suarez, my good inspirational man, said that there's a difference between these small guys and the big guys. The big guys we kill give us some sort of grand meat. Great meat. Neil the Great. Well, yeah, that would be the kind of meat I would prefer, obviously. But these guys, as you just saw, they give us small meat. I'm going to drag it. I'm pulling it, as you can see, with my rope. The life of an ancient tribesman. I'm going to pull it back over here. This is going to be my home base, because as I said, I like having rocks right next to wood. That just seems to work out well for me. Alright, so I used my shield. I've got my bow still. I'm going to make another shield, because I don't want to be caught off guard with those throny folk dinosaurs. Throny folk, sorry. More references to Game of Thrones. You can tell what I'm watching in my spare time. I don't want to be caught off guard by those crowny folk dinosaurs. When they come at you, you want to have a shield in your hands, otherwise you will die. Alright, is that 3, 4? Okay. Well, let's see. Got 4 wood. What can I do with 4 wood and 1 stone? Just for the heck of it. A Bolas. Oh, okay, so I didn't need 5 for a shield. I can make arrows. Alright, Bolas I will not make right now because yeah, I'm going to make a shield, replace my shield. I'll make a Bolas next. Do a little stretch in the real world. Get ready for what's to come. Pull out my trusty stone hatchet. Start getting some more wood. Now, as you'll see, over on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, it says 8 of 10. You can see that's my arrows there. I've got my shield out, and that goes away. But when I pull my bow and arrows back out, you see I've got 8 of 10 arrows. I used 2 on that little turkey. Big turkey, whatever. And 10 is my maximum. So if I were to hack down 10 woods right now, I could make arrows out of them, but it would only be 2. So that's kind of a waste of time, because I can only hold 10 arrows. I should only hack down maybe 1 or 2 wood, make arrows from it. So, with that said, I've got 1 wood there. I am going to make a Bolas now, because I made my shield. Yep, got my shield, got my arrow. I'm going to make a Bolas just so you can see what it is. I am not too good with them. And my playstyle, I'd prefer, if I'm going to hit something from a distance, I'd prefer it to be with a bow. And if I'm going to hit someone with a melee weapon, melee, however you say it, people say it all differently. No, yeah, Bolas, sorry, I keep hacking wood, I need some stone. If I'm going to hack somebody with a melee weapon, because that's how I say it, then I would prefer to sneak up on their cheeks and jab them with it. So, I will create a Bolas just so you can see what it is, and I will try to make it work. Can't guarantee that it will, but I will try to make it work. A Bolas is one of those old ancient weapons. Here it is in my hand, which has some weights on the end of a string, and you fling it around your head and you throw it at something, and then that something gets all tangled up and you are able to poke it till it's dead. In this case, we would use it on one of those turkey dinos and show them what's what. So that's what we'll try to do here. Right now I'm going to build a spear, because a Bolas is really not any good unless you have a melee weapon to use after you've tangled the dino all up. You want to Bolas them, and then you want to poke them, like I said. And what do we poke them with? I can't make it. What do we poke them with, you ask? We poke them with, my dear primitive Watson, a spear. That's what we poke them with, a spear. What else? A sword, you might say. Well, I don't know how to make a sword. And I think that we are in such primitive, ancient days that this kind of guy, he doesn't really look like a guy that would wield a spear, or, sorry, a sword. He would be wielding a spear anyways, so... Okay, get out my Bolas and my spear. Alright, I know which is which now. Gotta find me one of them big turkey dinos. Go up on the top of the hill here. Now, last video I kind of mentioned the eye. I didn't say where it was located on the screen. It's over... See, can I show it? It's... Okay, you see my mouse? It's going to be right here after I get off the menu. Over there on the right-hand side of the screen. If I'm just walking, you know, it stays fairly gray, not bright white. If I start running, see how it turns whiter? That means that I am extra visible, and the dinos will be aware of me. Whether I want to hunt them or whether they want to hunt me, they will see me when I'm running around like this. I go back to walking, and it goes gray. If I go to sneaking, it goes a little bit fainter still. And if I'm laying down in the bushes, I should be pretty much invisible. See, it goes all the way. It's just gone. So, yeah. Anyways, that's how that works. That's probably important to know if you're trying to stay safe out here. Or if you're trying to hunt, like I'm going to try to do now, except for the big turkey is right by the other guy. So I might have to use my shield, let the other guy break his neck. I'm sorry, kids. That's how it works in this kind of a game. And then I will go trying to Bolas the other one. Alright, I'm going to sneak up on him. I have no grass though, but I am on his back. So if I go nice and slow, get up close, throw my thing, get my spear. See what I mean? You saw me throw the Bolas. It didn't really work out, did it? I don't know. You know, one of the things with these survival type games I've noticed is they don't really like to use a crosshair. Or, what's the other word for that? Something with an M. Can't think of it. But they don't like to use that, so it's kind of hard to tell where you're aiming. Which, you know, it gives these games their own kind of feel. Like, yeah, you gotta know what you're doing. Gotta be good. These aren't first-person shooters or third-person shooters. They're survival games. So, you know, you want to have the feel of a survival game. You're not trying to cater to the first-person shooter type of game. And in that respect, I don't mind that there's not a... It's a reticle. That's what it's called. Just came to me. I don't mind that there's not a reticle or a crosshair or whatever you want to call it. In that regard. But on the other hand, and maybe it's just because it's in an alpha stage. On the other hand, I do wish, like, especially with these Bolas, I wish that it was, you know, a little bit easier to tell, okay, where am I firing this thing? And is it hitting what I'm firing it at? Or is it missing? You know, it kind of, I don't know if you want to go back, you can, but it looks like, well, I'll just throw one. Why not? It kind of just goes off into the distance. And when I threw it at the turkey, it just kind of disappeared. Like, it didn't... did it hit him? If it hit him, what would it do? Would he fall over? Maybe I missed. Maybe it is obvious. Maybe I just totally missed and it didn't hit him. And I was just confused. But, at any rate, that's how it goes. Well, so we made a few other things in this episode. We collected a few more pieces of wood, a few more pieces of stone. We made a few more weapons. I showed you how they work. I showed you how to fend off one of those crown-headed dinos that likes to charge at you. Okay. Looks like we'll get another chance here to fire our Bolas. See if we can kill us one of these turkeys with it. Now that should have hit him right in the neck. But it didn't. It didn't slow him down one bit. I'm chasing him out into the ocean. I don't know where he's going. He should... I mean, seriously. He's dead, right? Come on. Not down here, is he? Can I get fish? Nope. Can't get fish. He disappeared. Somehow he survived. He disappeared. Okay, I can't really surface. Something up with the engine in this game, too. Alright, but anyways, we did a few more things in this episode. The other thing I want to tell you about real quick, because we'll be dealing with it in the next episode. Okay, what the heck? My meat is gone. I don't know why, but maybe it rotted. So all of that work is for nothing. You know, I might stop making videos on this game until they get it a little bit more solidified, because it just isn't very intuitive. Doesn't make much sense. Anyways, if we do make another one, let me say this. You see over on the right-hand side, next to that eyeball, there is a meat honk? I don't know. Shank? One of those chunks of meat that are very typical of food in video games. And you'll see it's getting a little bit more opaque, I guess, not transparent. And what will happen is it'll get more and more opaque until it turns red. And at that point, I am really hungry and I need to eat some food. So, got to keep that in mind when you're out here. And somehow I need to figure out how to keep my meat where I put it and cook it up. We didn't make a campfire. We didn't make a house or a totem or any of that kind of stuff. We'll try to do that next time. And I'll try to learn how to cook up some meat. Alright, until next time, good day and good luck. And if you enjoy any of my videos, please give them a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And don't be afraid to subscribe, because I plan on making many more of these. If you enjoy me and my work, which is play, then don't be afraid to subscribe. I promise I will treat you right. I do my best anyways. Alright, till next time, see you soon.